Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to a little weekend vlog. You're probably wondering, Gracie, who are you making this for? Myself. Because this weekend is gonna be very random and fun, and I was just like, let's just, just run it. Just vlog it and see what happens. If you vlog good, then great, and if you don't, then oh well. But very impromptu activity today. So my friend Jessica, she texted me I think on like Tuesday, and she was like, what are you doing Thursday night? And I was like, I'm not too sure. And she just randomly, one of our friends ended up not being able to go, so she was like, do you want to go to a concert? And I'm a concert girl, like through and through, love a good concert. And I was like, let me make sure I don't have anything going on. And here we are. So we're currently going to see Dierks Bentley, and there's another guy, I don't know, I think it's called like he's Ben Hope. I'm bad with names, country oppie. But so impromptu, dare I say. I worked remotely today, and I'm literally getting ready because I'm supposed to leave in literally like 15 minutes. And here I am just now curling my hair. I don't have a lick of makeup on, and I need to drive there to her house, which is 45 minutes away from where I'm currently at. And then we need to drive about like an hour and so to the concert. So here we are. Then the rest of the weekend shall be kind of fun. So I had to work late yesterday, so I'm able to kind of flex those hours. So I'm gonna take a half day on Friday. And my little sister is coming to town because it is her birthday this weekend, so I thought that was gonna be kind of fun to maybe document. And then Friday afternoon, I'm planning to like literally closet clean out my room at my family's home, because I just have so much stuff there that I know is just sitting there. And I've been inspired by this one girl on TikTok, I think her name is Michaela, who has been like selling things around her apartment she's saving up for an annual pass. Dare I say that could be in my future. Like, I have so much stuff that I just don't use anymore, and I could probably just sell. I mean, at the end of the day, I'd probably just give it away. But if it's some stuff is worth just like a couple bucks, I mean, that can add up kind of quick. So I thought that I would go and discover some things maybe to sell or to just give away, and just kind of purge through my stuff. And on top of that, my fiance and I, Colby, are getting married very soon, literally a month away. And there are a few things there that I need to gather for that. So gonna be kind of productive, fun vlog. And then Saturday, Sunday, my sister's actual birthday is on Saturday, and I think her and her friends are gonna go eat, and then I might meet up with them for dessert. So regardless, I thought this would just be a fun little vlog for the memes. I have been trying to get into vlogging. I started my channel when I did the Disney college program, and dare I say, I had a blast making the videos, and now like having those like really amazing memories to look back on. And I just like love documenting things through like pictures and miscellaneous videos, and I just wanted like a place to put those and to like have just like fun memories to look back on. So that's really the motive behind this channel, really. But I love Disney, and I love to travel to Disney, obviously, but just various other places as well. We recently went to Europe this summer, which was so much fun. Colby and I also recently went to Universal, which is usually not on my list, but we had a blast. And what else? Disney, of course. I know I've mentioned that like 20 times now, but getting married in September, so I've been trying to do some like wedding stuff. We are having a micro wedding, like 30 people, and so I did want to kind of shed some light on that and kind of how we did it, because I'm actually really in love with like how we planned everything and how everything is honestly like really coming together. So I wanted to do some things about that, because you don't have to have like an elaborate, super expensive wedding to like have a celebration of like you and your partner's love. So yeah, that's all. So I hope you'll tag along. I hope you'll subscribe and like and all that fun stuff. I love to craft and puzzles. I would not call myself a chef or a baker, but I like to experiment with it. I just realistically tried to find the good stuff and the positive and the magic in like everyday life. So that's kind of what this channel hopefully reflects, but I would love for you to tag along. So I'm gonna finish getting ready and then we'll see where the weekend takes us.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday, nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. I'm gonna quit my job, never wanna have no boss. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't
It
miss
is
out.
the next day. We had so much fun. Like Dirks Bentley, I don't even know if I'm saying his name correctly. That's how I say it. He had such good stage presence. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I love when like the musicians and the singers and the band essentially like kind of like communicates with the audience. Like, I feel like you don't see that a lot. And I loved that he did that. And like you could just tell that he has like a really good relationship with his like band members, because you could just feel that the vibes were like really good and that they were having a good time. So that of course like is going to translate to the audience. It was 10 out of 10, honestly. Like, I have been to, I would say probably like 30 plus concerts in my life. That was probably like in my top 5. It was so fun, so fun. Thank you, Jessica, for inviting me at the very last minute. That was a blast. So I got home kind of late and I had to wake up, of course, and go to work the next morning. I had a meeting at 9. So I just had to make sure I was up and about then. But I did get off work a little bit early today because I had to work late a few days this week, so to kind of compensate for that and flex it out, I was able to get off a little bit early today. So a very different background from my usual at my apartment. I'm actually at my family home right now. My sister is home from UGA, so we are celebrating her birthday this weekend. Her birthday is actually on Saturday, but I think we're gonna do dinner tonight as a family, and then she's gonna do something with her friends on Saturday. So we have quite the list though of things, because I had already wanted to come to my family home so that I could like purge my closet that you can't see now, but it is a wreck, dare I say, and just so much stuff that I just don't wear anymore, and I just really need to get rid of, because if it's here and not in my apartment where I live currently, then I probably am not using it and I just need to get rid of it. But I have such a hard time like letting things go. I don't know, because like in my mind I'm like, this is gonna come back in style, or what if I like need this like one day. Like I'm that type of person that's like, I can't get rid of it. Like what if one day, because sorry, my thoughts are all over the place. I just have a hard time getting rid of it, because as soon as I get rid of it, I will need it for something, and I can't live like that. Like I just need to just go ahead and get rid of it. Like obviously if I haven't needed it in what, almost the 2 years that I've been living with my fiance, I obviously am not gonna need it. So anyways, I have a list of things today. Not sure if you can see, I guess I could screenshot and put it up, but we're doing lots of various things, really just purging life, clothes, shoes, bags, etc. I wanted to get a cookbook here, get rid of a bunch of stuff. I actually wanted to take my little ghost friend right here so I could put him in our apartment for Halloween. And then I needed to get a tablecloth. I needed to look at some scrapbooking stuff. Our wedding weekend is coming up. We're like less than a month away, so I was gonna grab a couple games from our collection here to bring with, and I needed to go through my jewelry, and I needed to look at all my dresses, t-shirts, and then I wanted to clean out my car. I doubt I will get through all of those things today, but the hope is there. One thing that I actually was hoping to do as well was to look through my stuff and decide, you know, just have a giveaway pile and then a pile that is maybe things that I could potentially sell, but we'll see. So that's kind of my goal today. I'm hoping to kind of just make a giveaway pile and then a pile that maybe I can make a couple bucks off of. So yeah, and then we'll have dinner later, and I have been having so much fun vlogging, and I actually love watching other people's vlogs, like when I'm doing puzzles or crafting, or even sometimes like if I'm at work and I'm like working on something where I like can have something in the background. Almost, I mean, it's like a podcast almost. Like I just love that. And as much as I love like Disney vlogs and all the fun stuff, it's so nice to see people's kind of like, not mundane, I mean, I love to see their like mundane routines, but like it's nice to see what people do on the weekend when they're not like obviously having a blast at Disney. Like it's nice to just see people living like everyday life, because there's obviously so much on social media all the time, just kind of like highlighting the good stuff in life. And I feel like weekend vlogs and like weekend my life vlogs and stuff like that really kind of give you, I mean, an inside look into what someone's life actually looks like. So I love YouTube for that reason, and I just wanted to document it too for myself. I thought this would be a fun weekend. Had a concert yesterday, which was very impromptu, so that was very fun. And then it's my sister's birthday, so I thought this would just be kind of a fun weekend to kind of document a few things and just have these sweet memories to look back on. So let's go through our closet and see if we find anything.
What's up?
Hey vlog, look who's entered the chat.
A new hot bombshell has entered the villa.
And she's dropped the camera, but she brought snacks. Egg rolls, 10 out of 10. For her birthday, actually.
Oh. Yeah, birthday.
So since we're home and we're not usually here at our family home, I wanted to do a quick little room tour of teenage Gracie's room. So high school and college pretty much is when I was here. So of course I have so many pictures. My collection of I was a pageant girl once upon a time, and I obviously love Disney, so my parents would always bring me back like Mickey and Minnie's, which is so fun. I need to do like a little tour of those. Some stuff from college, and then my Disney college program. Love rock and roll, so my little wall decor here, my little nightstand, which really isn't anything to cry home about, but how cute is Journey in her Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique era, if it will focus. There we go. Look at her. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. Haven't been here in forever. My wall of pictures goes crazy. These are all so funny and so old. Not really, but kinda. Just literally like circa teenage college years. This is kind of my little, not memorabilia, but just like random wall of things I don't know where to put. These are some of my favorite Mickey and Minnie's that my parents got me, so those are pulled out because I took them to the college program. But my little random display case of miscellaneous stuff. So that's really it. This was kind of my wall decor at my college program. And then I did have a bunch of my ears displayed up here, but I have taken obviously a bunch of them home or to my apartment that is about an hour from here. So that was just a quick little tour of teenage Gracie in her room. An ancient artifact, dare I say.
To my sister, who's always by your side. May you always be satisfied. Rewind. I remember that night. I just might rewind. I remember that night. I just might rewind. I remember that night. I remember. Da, 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 da.
I feel like I slept so hard, and like waking up this morning, I feel so like groggy. When I woke up, I was like, what happened? I feel like I've been asleep for days. Like, I don't know, I just slept really, really hard. And one thing about me is like, I can sleep. Like, put my head on the pillow, I'm out. Unless the only reason that like I'm not like that, and it's really frustrating because I don't experience it very often, is if I sleep in super late. It happened to me last weekend actually, but if I sleep in super late, like 10:30, 11, which is so late, and then I need to go to bed kind of early for work. So if I start to try and go to sleep around like 10:30, 11 p.m., I struggle so hard to sleep just because I slept in so late. And it happened to me, when it happened to me last weekend, I didn't go to bed till like 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. literally. And I was struggling because like I need my sleep. Like, one thing about me, I love to sleep. Anyways, I always tend to ramble about like the most randomest things, but last weekend, Colby and I, for the very first time, made bread, which was so fun and actually, surprisingly enough, pretty easy. So we made this like artisan bread. We have just been trying to do like miscellaneous random hobbies that are like different and like out of our typical routine. So we made bread. So I put the ingredients together and then put it in the fridge for the 12 hours or whatever. And then he like formed the loaves, like did what he needed to do, and then basically he cooked them, and we kind of divvied it up in that way. We do want to try to advance to like different types of breads and such, and I know that some of those options will probably need a little bit more work from the both of us, but we were very proud of ourselves, and I think I'm gonna make it again right now. I'll link the recipe below. Her like instructions were like super detailed, super perfect. Like, I would not say that I'm like a good cook or somebody who like cooks regularly or even bakes. Like, that was probably the first time I've ever baked bread. I've only baked like cookies, brownies, and maybe like banana bread, but I feel like there's not really a whole lot to that. That's basically like a cake to me. And as she just walked you through it, like really simple, broke it down and like gave a video, and for us, like that was very much needed. I was trying to look for the recipe, but it's Sally's Baking. I'll still link it below, but I was looking at this crusty cranberry nut no knead bread, and it looks really good. I don't know if you can see. I was thinking more for like Christmas maybe, because like I love a cranberry bliss bar from Starbucks when they bring that out for Christmas time. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Okay, this is it. An artisan bread recipe, literally 4 ingredients. So we're gonna make it, and then maybe tomorrow we'll have bread. So I have pulled out all the ingredients. Literally, it's only 4 ingredients, which is perfect for me as a beginner in this, my baking life. So it is literally bread flour, which I think we got all these things at Walmart. And then the instant yeast, this was the brand that we got. I don't really know if it's the right brand or the best brand. That's what we got. Also, the King Arthur brand is what we got for bread flour. Again, not sure if that's the right brand, the best brand. Okay, it says the best thing to use is coarse salt. So we literally like, we only have this like salt grinder. So I literally just like grinded into a cup what I thought was like equivalent to that. And then I think it's 2 teaspoons. So then I just like scooped out the salt from that. Probably a better way to do that, but that's how I did it. And then literally the only thing else you need is 1.5 cup of water. So that's literally it, which was so nice. The only thing that we think we didn't do correctly was score the bread. Obviously this will be our only second time we've made bread, so we don't have the like correct tools. So you're supposed to like score the tops of the loaves before you put them in the oven. And we thought we had done that with a knife, but the knife just didn't cut like all the way through like it was supposed to. I'm gonna throw these ingredients together and then we'll put it in the fridge. It says you can put it in for 2 to 3 hours, but it says for best, I don't know, bread, to put it in for 12 hours. And since we're not really in a rush to like make this, we just put it in for the 12 hours. So I mean, if we really want to stay up late and cook it, we could cook it tonight at like 10 p.m. because it's like 10:30 a.m. right now. Anyways, so that's what we're gonna do. But today, a little bit about today is today is actually my sister's birthday. So she is home from UGA, and so she's gonna come for dinner with some of her friends to where we live, and we're gonna go eat on the island, and we're gonna get dessert, of course, and then we'll probably just hang out, see what we get into. That's kind of on the agenda for today. I just have some miscellaneous things to do around the apartment. I'm doing laundry right now, so you might can hear the dryer actually, and just kind of like tidy things up. So this is kind of like, obviously my sister's birthday is not every weekend, and I'm not going to a concert every weekend, but all this like other random stuff, like bread, we don't normally make every weekend, but we made it last weekend, so we have been talking about making it again. So I was just like, I'll just throw it together really quick, and because it literally doesn't take but like 5 minutes to like put all the ingredients in and then put it in the fridge. And then even the like forming the dough and everything only still took about like 10 minutes. You just have to like wait. So obviously you need to be home to like cook the bread, because you have to like wait 45 minutes after you like touched it and formed the loaves. Then you have to put it in the oven and let it cook for 20 minutes, and then when you pull it out you have to wait another 20 minutes. So it's just kind of a lot of waiting around. But what else will I probably do today? I love a puzzle, so I'll probably work on that. And yeah, that's really it. So Sunday we don't really have plans, so that will probably be the lazy day that we have. We try to take it easy at least one day if we can, especially because our wedding is coming up. So I'll probably honestly do some like miscellaneous like wedding things I need to work on. Regardless, we'll see what Sunday looks like. But that's kind of a little outlook into Saturday.
I said on this step, I'm sure there's a better way to get coarse salts, but this is the only way I could think of.
It was Labor Day week and I was 17. I bought a Coke and some gasoline, and I drove out to the county fair. I just finished my makeup and found the most perfect earrings that match my shirt, like 10 out of 10. But I'm just literally waiting for my sister to come pick me up. Her and her friends, they're on the way. They should be in here in like 20 minutes. But I have just been kind of organizing things in the closet and moving things around. About to actually start organizing my crafting area as much as I can. So I'm just waiting for her to get here, and then we'll go to the island, eat dinner, and then get dessert. Happy birthday! Woo! 20! She's 20.
Oh my god, no, we're all...
Hey, bestie! Alright, gang, we're back at Thanksgiving for Journey's 20th birthday. At the sound effects in.
I need bombshell.
Ahi at the one place we went to. Also, y'all. Yeah.
Oh, she didn't hear what I said. Okay, go back. Okay. Fireworks.
Fireworks.
Of course you got it.
Fireworks. You know, her 76. Let's see who's gonna break 100 first. Me or Dirty.
Like wet with humidity. Yeah,
They were so stiff at first.
beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
Finally, a day where the sun is actually shining and you can see the sky. That's crazy because it's been raining all week. Sunday. I feel like Sundays for me and Colby are very much our like chill day, our like get ready for the weekday. So typically when I'm grocery shopping, I'll usually go on Sunday, which I should probably go earlier in the week, but it's fine. And we'll kind of just like wrap up the laundry that we're working on, just our little household chores that we do throughout the weekend. And then I'm in the process of finishing up the bread. So I woke up this morning and actually Colby hasn't been feeling good today. So normally he does this and this is kind of how we tag team the bread. But I woke up a little bit before him, so I did it. And so I'm literally just waiting for the 45 minutes for it to sit because I was like touching it. And then after that, I can put it in the oven and then let it bake for 20 minutes. And then we should be able to take it out and let it sit for 20 minutes. And then it should be good to go. But in the meantime, while it's baking, I'm gonna go to the store and get some things. And Colby is gonna watch over it and make sure that it is good to go. Some of my other like Sunday things is that we'll try to plan out meals for the week, Colby and I. Usually we will tag team, so it's typically like whoever does the grocery shopping will kind of either like think of the meals or something in that realm. So we usually that's how we tag team like groceries and meals. I actually have a little whiteboard on the fridge because we'll buy a bunch of ingredients for things and I think we just both forget like what we've bought things for. So I will literally like write out the meals that we have ingredients for throughout the week. So then we can kind of just pick like what we want to do. So my sister brought me enchiladas yesterday that my mom made. So we're gonna probably heat up those at some point, probably for dinner or lunch. I'm not sure yet. And then we're gonna do buffalo chicken wraps throughout this week, and then probably one of our go-to meals is just like taco salad. We use turkey, so it's a little bit healthier, but it's really good. So that's kind of our Sunday. We just kind of chillax and just see what the vibes are. I am currently working on a puzzle, my Alice in Wonderland puzzle. So I kind of just work on these throughout the week. I actually have not done a puzzle in a hot minute, probably like 2 months I'd say, and I recently just did one and I wanted to do one again, so here we are. And then I think I might actually scrapbook. I feel like when I scrapbook I really need to be in like a good headspace to scrapbook because it's like super creative and I get kind of hard on myself if I don't like how the page turned out. So I have been feeling pretty good this weekend, so I think I might scrapbook and like all the stuff is kind of out, so I might do that. It's just a good way to like get off my phone because I feel like sometimes on the weekend I can spend so much time on my phone. Like granted, like I spent an hour probably on TikTok when we were laying in bed. Like I kind of got up around 9-ish, 9:30-ish, and I didn't get out of bed till like 11 because I was on my phone. Like I love social media, but I also like hate social media for that reason. So I've been trying to be like a little bit mindful sometimes when I wake up, especially on the weekend, like not touching my phone as soon as I get up. But sometimes I just want to see what time it is. So realistically, I should probably buy an alarm clock. Anyways, so much info that you did not ask for, but happy Sunday. So I'm about to head to the store. We typically go to Walmart and Aldi depending on what we need. So we're kind of like in the middle of both, and they're like on other sides of town. So we'll kind of switch it up, but we don't need a ton of stuff from the store, just a couple like little knickknacks. So I'm gonna go to Aldi and get that. So I just wanted to update and say happy Sunday.
I don't wanna be the girl, but I kinda need a word. Well, I'm into you, and oh, I know it's been a long time. I was on the sideline waiting for you. We could go to California or anywhere you wanna. As long as I'm with you, I'm alright. And we don't need the drama. We find our own nirvana. So run away with me tonight. 'Cause it feels like I'm dreaming when I'm waking up next to you. And my wild heart is beating because it's beating next to you. Let's find something better to hold on to, 'cause we can do anything we want to. And I can't help the feeling that I get when I'm next to you. You just gotta make your mind up. Just give me a sign if you want a ride. They don't really wanna know, so we throw away our phones, go Bonnie and Clyde.
Colby made this page 10 out of 10 because he suggested the palm trees and to cut off the little.
Because of the ring I gave you?
Yes.
Does that count?
Yes. Colby made this page happen, dare we say. But this is the final page. I was really struggling a little bit. I haven't scrapbooked in a while, so I feel like that was part of it. But I think next time I go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, that dead space right there, I'm gonna get some gold letters to put the date on. But I liked how it turned out. Okay, so this was my ultimate goal, was to essentially make a piece of wall art for our wall. So we've been in this apartment since December and I've really done a bad job. But this is our only piece of artwork that we have on the wall. But we're gonna start like making a little collage piece to kind of build out our like wall art. So this is one, and then I'm gonna work on another perhaps. So we'll see.
We could go to California or anywhere you wanna. As long as I'm with you, I'm alright. Anywhere you wanna. And we don't need the drama. We found our own nirvana. So run away with me tonight. 'Cause it feels like I'm dreaming when I'm waking up next to you. And my wild heart is beating because it's beating next to you. Let's find something better to hold on to, 'cause we can do anything we want to.
Thanks for tagging along on this little weekend vlog. It was probably all over the place, super random, and I realistically just wanted to make it for myself. I've been having literally so much fun, like making vlogs, editing vlogs, and just like having a blast. And I just kind of want to keep doing it and seeing ideas I come up with and where it goes. I've been having a blast, dare I say. And at the end of the day, I just have this like super sweet memories to look back on, and I think that's one of my like favorite things. I always feel like I am the most like forgetful person sometimes, so being able to have these sweet like home video vlogs to look back on throughout my life, whether that be travel or just everyday like mundane life, like or the weekend, I just think that is so amazing. Today, very impromptu, we booked a trip, me and some of my girlfriends, to Jackson Hole. I booked our flight for that, and I'm actually so like, I was so excited because I recently got the Chase Preferred card when they were doing like $100,000 bonus point thing if you signed up during that time, and you had to like spend like $5,000 or something like crazy like that. And we're planning a wedding, we went to Europe, so I put like every single charge on that and thankfully was able to get the 100,000 points. I paid for my flight for free, all credit card points. Like, that's a win for Adulting Gracie, because hello, what? That's incredible. So that was super, super exciting, but we're doing that in November. So very much looking forward to that. But it is about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I just got out of the shower. I'm probably about to eat dinner and then might watch TV and just work on my puzzle a little bit. And that will kind of wrap up this little fun weekend vlog. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you. I hope that you will like and subscribe and tag along for the most randomest adventures. I love Disney and all of the magic, and obviously I can't go to Disney every single day, so I just try to find the magic in everyday life, and that's kind of what I hope this channel and these vlogs reflect. So if you would like to see more, I would love for you to subscribe and tag along, and I will see you in the next one.